Hi everybody, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 on Prince of Darkness difficulty, and this chapter, this part of the guide is called Pieces of a Mirror 2. And it's going to involve the toy maker, but he's not going to be seen until the next video, where we'll have the boss fight in a standalone video. Now, this little carnival trick down here, this little game, you can only do it, I think you can only do it one time per mission, and I'm not sure if you have to do it, but you'll get 150. There we go. You don't have to do it. I guess you only have to do the first session. I think there's 4 sessions in all, and you can get up to, I think 650 in experience orbs, and any relics that you lack, you'll basically just get your inventory completely filled up. So for these sessions here, don't hold the R2 button too long. Don't hover it over a face too long. Just aim it and then shoot it really quickly. Here's the skull that has the 500 prize. So that's 650 that we've earned thus far. And then that crossfade right there was because I failed on session 3. And you don't have to go all the way back. They'll just start you at the session where you failed. But if you miss any of these, you will fail. And they go a little bit faster every time, but it really is not. It's not tough. I think that the hardest trophy that I've ever seen is in Dead Space 1, where it's called. It's that one where you're shooting the asteroids and you have to get 80% or more. I think it's called Here's Looking at You, Kid, or something. I don't know what it's called, but that trophy, I think it's the hardest trophy I've ever seen personally. Okay, so I personally love this level. I love even the simplicity of this. Like when I heard the toy maker was involved, I didn't really know what to think because I didn't care for him too much in Mirror of Fate. And by the way, if you haven't played Mirror of Fate, this chapter might be kind of confusing for you as to why the toy maker is even here at all. But just pick that game up. It's only $15 in the PSN store. That's probably how much money you'll be spending for the DLC for this title. But so what I wanted to do was I wanted to include the theater section at the end where you're placing the characters and the set pieces on the theater and filling in the gaps in the narration. And you can get up to 2,500 in experience orbs, which I did, but I'm not going to risk that footage because it's too stagnant. Footage like this where you're in combat, it's very static, and there's hardly any chance of YouTube getting in my way of making money for the video. But whenever you include cutscenes or anything that's immobile, somewhat immobile, like cutscenes or anything that they could easily scan and identify as content that the developer has blacklisted or what have you. I don't know how it works, but the more just straight up gameplay I include, the less chance I ever have of getting into a problem. So that's why I never put any cutscenes in or anything that could be matched one-to-one very easily by YouTube. So if you don't know how to do it, you can consult IGN's wiki. It's not very tough whatsoever. I mean, it's something you can't even fail on. But I wanted to incorporate it into the guide because I think it's one of the most original aspects of this game. That chaos bomb move right there is R2. R2 hold plus triangle with the chaos bomb selected in your inventory. You have to press the D-pad up. So I regret doing that, but I just don't want to risk anything. Especially, I don't want to. Ooh, there's 500 for killing those foes. So we've made quite a lot of money here. And pardon me for a second, I need a glass of water. Now there is one pain box over here, there was, you see that one? There's also another one below it, but I already got it. Now the thing is, I need the double jump to get up there. So down here we have a whole bunch of theater chairs to smash. You don't get relics, you only get experience points, but that's very good. You can also smash the bones of these courses, but you have to do ground-based attacks like the chain whip, like I'm doing right there, or the guillotine will also hit that. So out here we're going to actually be fighting the toy maker, and just because if you don't smash the chairs out here, it's not going to affect the battle, but I mean, you might as well. You can get several $100s in experience points. But the toy maker is it's a fun and challenging fight. It really is. And I apologize for not being able to include the theater section, because I used to enjoy theater when I was in college, and I had a scholastic kind of a bent to my likings. Now I really wouldn't want to go to like the theater or to the opera. I like to listen to opera, I just don't like to go to it. Anyway, there is I don't know what these things are called now. I hate how they change things. I hate how they change the names of things up on you game to game. But it's one of the magic replenishers inside that cage over here. And I'll be back to this theater to get that item, and I just want to let you guys know that opening this is not crucial, because there's another one downstairs. In fact, you'll have to. They put one down there as a means of not having the game getting broken on you, but it still wouldn't be broken with that other one that I just showed you how to get right there. So scale your way over here now, and then we're gonna sorry, my mouth has been so parched today. And I'm drinking some smart water. It's infused with electrolytes. It's very good. The best water I've ever had. Okay, so our next goal over here is through the glinting bars over here. It's going to drop us down into this pit beneath the theater. And we're going to be throwing a chaos bomb at the mouth of this machine over here, and it's going to allow us to restore power to the theater up ahead. But more than just the aesthetics of this chapter, I like the narrative. I really do. And it really, the story held my interest and kept me engrossed. Not only the story on the stage, but the poor plight of the toy maker and his pact with one of the elite. But anyway, over here, this one is it's one short and two fast, and then this one is 5 fast ones, and then this one up here we have that one slow one, and then 3 fast ones. If you die on any one of those, they'll start you at the beginning. So, like, what is this shit right here? Acme? Like, why even put that on there? That's corny. That takes you out of the moment. You know? Why? We're already playing as a fucking rat. They put Acme on there. Like, it's supposed to be... This is supposed to be a serious game. And they're trying to get away with that shit. But that really bothered me, because it took me out of the moment and made me realize that, you know, I'm not really a rat. I'm a person playing a game. And that's not right. So, this video is going to end up here now because, like I said, I just don't want to fuck around with YouTube. I just don't want to do that. So sorry, guys.